I can put in the words how I feel. Where have you been? Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody don't love me quite like you can. Even deny it every time I try it. When I look in my eyes, you know I'm lying.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. I hope you guys are getting ready to enjoy church. If you go to church, hope you guys are getting ready to have a great reset. If you're resetting for the week, whatever it is, I hope you guys are having a great day. We are now in February, y'all. We are now in February. Now, before I start, with Ashely, I wanted to put this on here at first because I've been meaning to send my condolences on here, and I was waiting for all the victims. I send my condolences also to the people in Philadelphia who just had this incident just happen. To the victims that lost their lives in Washington, I send my condolences and my prayers to the family. And I know there are things being said that are riling the family up. Um, I just send my prayers to everyone that is involved, everyone who has to go through and their family rest because it is, and things that are being all right, you guys. I don't know what happened, but I am live on my phone right now. So, Ashely Elkins, let me see what's going on with my computer because my service um is acting crazy. So Ashley Elkins, basically has been missing since the beginning of January. Okay. If you guys watch a replay back, I'm sorry. I don't know what the heck is going on with my phone. My phone is my internet on my laptop is tripping. But Ashley Elkins has been missing since January of this year. Let me restart my laptop and then we'll go from there. Um, I'm sorry, you guys. That way, because I don't know what's going on. StreamYard acting funny on the laptop of this year. She is the mother of two children. Now, her mother reported her missing because she noticed something was strange going on with her daughter. She texted her daughter. She knew that her daughter did not text the way she said that was being said, right? So Ashley's mom decided to call the police. Now she called the police department. They went through a whole search. I think it was something about her car. We're gonna get into it. In her car, her mom noticed something about the car, said she'd never leave the car. She checked the kids or whatever. So she called the police. Now, I've told you guys recently that they took the boyfriend in interest. He pleaded guilty and he has been arrested for the missing and unaliving of Ashley. There's a video that I want to show you guys of Ashley mom who basically it was very sad video, y'all. So sad. Excuse me. Basically, she had basically did a video saying that her daughter was missing too long. Her daughter was missing for a very long time. And she feared for her daughter's life because her daughter's been gone this long. Okay? So we're gonna get into that. Sign in. So I can come back on over here. We're gonna get it. I'm gonna show y'all that too. And I felt heartbroken for her mom because the fact that she did a video and she's like literally crying. She's so heartbroken. So heartbroken. And I just hope we get some answers. Now they're saying allegedly that Ashley could be in a landfill. They're looking for her. If she's in a landfill, they don't know where her body is. I don't know what's up with these men not telling where these bodies are. Okay, guys, I'm finna come in on my thing. I'm finna get out of this one, okay? Okay, I'm not sure which one. Okay, can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can hear me. Let me see. I think I got it right. Hold on, y'all. Okay. We're back kicking and cracking and smoking and hacking. Hold on. We are back. We are back. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this picture down real quick. Oola, oola. Okay, we're back. Woo! Good. Okay, so my let me tell you something. My internet does. I don't know what's going on lately. I honey, my internet is very, very bad at times. I can't wait to switch. Okay, so we are going to go to TikTok. And then we're going to hop to Facebook. Y'all know how we do over here. And then we're going to talk about Miss Ashely Lashay. It's not much about her, which makes me upset because it's not much to say. The sister has been telling everything of what she know and what she understands. So she said that the boyfriend would do things because he wanted to see her or get back with her, and Ashley wasn't having it. Okay, So we're gonna get into that. And I feel for her because number one, she's a mother of two kids, and you know, a mother in a because it's so connected. Child's most nightmare is not seeing your child or your mom anymore. Like that's just the worst nightmare, or your parent, because it's just it is okay. So we're gonna get into this. Oh, they have some court. Okay, so we're gonna share the court stuff too. All right. I'm trying to find the one with her mom. And there's been a lot of court things going on, so we're gonna jump into that as well. This is so heartbreaking, y'all. Okay, here we go.
They fear that she may have met with foul play.
Detectives in the city of Warren, where she lives, are leading this investigation, but police in Roseville have also been looped into this case.
Tonight, 7 News Detroit reporter Darren Cunningham is talking to Ashely's loved ones about why they say she wouldn't just walk away from her kids.
Ashely Elkins' family says time is of the essence. They want this message spread far and wide to bring her home safely. Monica Elkins is desperate to hear from her daughter, 30-year-old Ashely Elkins. Ashely's family says the mother of two was last seen leaving her home on Knox Avenue in Warren January 2nd at 8:30 in the morning to run errands.
So I texted her and said, I had a dream that your car was taken. And she said, oh man. I said, oh man. So what I did was FaceTime her. She didn't say anything, which was strange to me. And then I said to her, well, be careful, watch your surroundings. Nothing after that.
But Ashely never answered the FaceTime call. Ashely's sister, Alexis, says she and her sister kept tabs on each other through the iPhone Find My iPhone feature. Around noon, a few hours after Ashely was last seen leaving home, they say her phone's last location appears at an apartment complex in Roseville. A man she used to date lives there.
We knew that he had been, trying to reach out to her, whether to get back with her, I don't know.
But by the time loved ones drove by, they say there was no sign of Ashely, the man, nor her vehicle, an older model gray Chevy Malibu that doesn't have a license plate yet.
She has not been in touch with anyone. We're talking about a mother of two children who are 10 and 7 years old, who loves her children, loves her family. She's always in contact with her family. And to not be in contact or not have responded in 5 days or reached out, that's just uncommon.
I'm told the man she used to date hasn't been seen since either. We stopped by the apartment complex. I knocked on the door. No one answered. Ashely, who is a hairstylist, works out of her home in Warren.
The day he came to the house, he acted like he was a client, and he made an appointment with her. She was expecting that client. It was him. And they were in the house quiet. She told him to be quiet. He knocked on the front door and the side door, and then he left. And then here is 2 days later, she's gone.
Warren police say the family reported her missing January 3rd. Investigators confirmed her last known location was in Roseville. And they say they've canvassed several area businesses for video and are using digital forensics in the case.
I understand they work very hard, but the family is asking them to work harder. We know that every minute counts.
Ashely Elkins is described as 5'2", black female, 150 pounds. If you have any information about her disappearance or the case in general, Warren police detectives want to hear from you. That phone number is 586-574-4784.
Okay, so basically, I believe, I'm not sure how they charged him, but we're finna get into that. We're gonna watch a couple of videos, and we're gonna go through some things as well. Now I'm trying not to stop it much, but I am gonna have to pause and come back, okay? Because the YouTube guidelines. Okay, so, well, I thought it was going to play for y'all, but it didn't. Let me replay it. Let me share it. Hold on. So basically, this was the same place that Zion would miss. Remember Zion? She went out with the cousin, and they found her in the landfill, um, unalive. Well, they didn't find her body, but he did say he threw her body in a dumpster. I think it was something like they were having a powwow, little toot powwow, and he did something, and something happened, and he didn't tell the whole story, but they realized that he did lie. So I'm going to play this again, and then we're going to go to the court case.
The progress the crews have made.
As the investigation continues, police say they have found items that may be linked to Ashely Elkins. This as the family is desperately hoping for closure. Let's show you drone video of that search as day 5 gets underway today in Lenox Township. The Warren mom went missing on January 2nd. Her cell phone placed her at her ex-boyfriend's apartment in Roseville. Police arrested DeAndre Booker, saying he lied to them when investigators went to the apartment looking for her. Instead, Roseville police say they found clues that indicated the mom of 2 was murdered. Police focused on a dumpster at the ex-boyfriend's apartment, which led them to search a specific area of the Pine Tree Acres landfill in Lenox Township. Here is the latest update from the Roseville police chief.
Got a lot of work in today.
And they're working very, very fast because they didn't get to do that for Zion when they were looking for her body. Now they're doing this for Ashely because they don't want the same repetitive thing to happen the same way they did with Zion.
We'll be back tomorrow morning. We're still inside our targeted area, and we have some more to go, a little deeper and a little wider, and we'll be back first thing in the morning to hopefully finish up.
This is the same landfill where Detroit police spent weeks in 2022 searching for the body of Zion Foster. When the Detroit teen went missing, her cousin was arrested for lying to police. That cousin said Zion's body was put in a dumpster, and the contents of that dumpster were brought to this same landfill. Now, while Zion's body was never found, one thing working in favor for Roseville police, investigators are searching only days after Ashely went missing. And Local 4 has been in constant contact with Ashely's family. Ashely's mom saying she is sitting by the phone, hoping for an update.
Police and volunteers have been searching for any signs of the disappearance of Ashely Elkins.
It follows charges being filed against her ex-boyfriend, whom police believe played a role in her death.
Local 4's Priya Mann is following the progress.
Okay, so we're going to go over to another news coverage, and then I'm going to see if I can find something about her mom and her sister telling what they believe transpired.
The conditions out here are not great. It's cold. There's a stench in the air, but the search to find Ashely continues. As the search for Ashely Elkins intensifies, investigators are entering day 3 of their search at this Macomb County landfill, Pine Tree Acres.
We're trying to be thorough, and not only are they looking for the body or the possible body, are they looking for evidence?
That's Steve Doland, a retired assistant chief of police for the Detroit Police Department. He's not involved in this investigation, but he's been following it closely.
It's going to be tough, and the longer it takes, the harder it is.
Yep.
Mentally, on the officers and the family, and on the investigation, it's hard because the body was...
I just hope they don't give up looking for her. Because it is tough because you are in a landfill where they dump trash. And I don't understand why people throw people in the trash like they're garbage. That's just so disrespectful. That is so disrespectful. I know they try to hide what they do, but that is just so disrespectful. First of all, you don't treat a human like they're garbage and cock. Like, come on now. Because you wouldn't want nobody to do you that way, right? And this is why I say show respect to the deceased.
It'll start to deteriorate.
On day 2 of the search, the chief of the Roseville Police Department, which is leading this investigation, had this to say.
I'm confident. We got a good area. The Waste Management coordinated a good area that we're looking.
The goal is to find Ashely's remains. The 30-year-old mother of 2 boys has been missing since January 2nd and is presumed dead. Police have suspected foul play, and her ex-boyfriend, DeAndre Booker, was arraigned in court last week, charged with lying to police. It was Booker's apartment where Ashely's cell phone last pinged after she disappeared. The Michigan State Police Forensic Lab collected evidence from his apartment, and a dumpster near the apartment complex was removed for evidence. And if you take a look at the top of the hill behind me, that is where this very intense search for Ashely continues.
We just want to get closure and keep going.
Back out here live, we're still waiting for police to update us on what they found during day 3 of this search. And of course, you can find that update at Fox 2 and at fox2detroit.com. Back to you.
Well, at this
Okay, so let's go ahead and go with the 17th.
Of the search at a Macomb County landfill for missing Warren mother, Ashely Elkins. Elkins was last seen more than 2 weeks ago. Her ex-boyfriend is charged with lying to police. Let's get out to Sean Lay. He's live at the Pine Tree Acres landfill with the latest on the search and what happened this afternoon. Sean.
Latest is that the officers here that were searching diligently for the past 5 days have now come off the landfill about an hour ago, and they have departed after a short meeting. No official update from Roseville Police Chief Mitch Berlin. He typically says when he has something to update us on, he certainly will update us, but that is it for today. So the family now of Ashely Elkins really facing a tough weekend here because there's going to be a lot of questions. Their phone apparently did not ring today with any sign of remains of the Warren mother of two kids, very, very young with their grandparents right now tonight. The question will be with this tough weather moving in that Kim's telling us about, very, very cold weather, what's going to be next for this search? Will the officials here, with the officers here, try to beat the weather by coming back tomorrow? Will they regroup? They do believe that they're going to find those remains here at this landfill in Lenox Township. However, with the next plan, we're working to find out what that's going to be. Is that going to be starting back tomorrow or wait till this weather clears, the frigid weather coming in next week? Either way, I spoke to the uncle who's waiting by the phone, family members at the mother of Ashely's home waiting also. Even Pete Lucido, the county prosecutor, saying, you know, when his phone rings with the chief, if they have something to tell him, that's when everyone will know. So right now, a lot of questions leading into a very cold weekend. Live in Lenox Township, Sean Late, Local 4, back to you.
Heart-wrenching for that family. All right.
Okay,
Of
so
the search at a Macomb County landfill for
I'm not sure if it's any updates. We're gonna look after. We're gonna go here, and then we're gonna jump to part 2.
Later on that afternoon, the defendant was
It's
seen
still shared. Okay.
leaving in the victim's car with the unknown female. A short time later, defendant returns with the unknown female, but the victim's car is gone. Over the next course of
Why are you talking so low?
See coming out of his apartment, and the victim is no longer seen. We conduct a search warrant on the residence and ultimately find what we believe to be a large crime scene with a substantial amount of blood.
I do want to say it is low, but he is charged with the connection of the disappearance and the demise of Ashely.
DNA confirms that the blood did in fact belong to the victim.
Let me see y'all if it pick up. I don't know why it's so low.
Mr. Martin, I imagine, I don't put words in your mouth, what's the family feeling today, sir, seeing charges being brought as moving forward in the case?
It's a very tough day, right? Very emotional to hear the charges that were levied. But the family is appreciative to everyone that's worked on this case, particularly to Roseville Police Department and the prosecutors. It's been, a little over 4 weeks now waiting for murder charges to come. And so, though this does not bring complete closure, but we know that this is the journey to justice. So this is where it starts.
So this is the same thing that they did to with Naziah. Remember, he didn't get murder charges yet. I think when it goes to the hearing, he will have a murder charge. It's up to whoever, I guess, when they pick whoever the judge will be, it will be up to that judge if he's going to have the murder, what she's going to give him for his murder charge. And it's the same thing that happened with Nazar, because remember when I read it, he wasn't charged with murder at all. He was charged with other things. And then once he had that hearing, he got charged. Once the judge that's going to be over it, I guess, got charged, he got charged with premeditated murder. So we're going to, now, Ashely, ex-boyfriend, will probably get charged with the same charges. But they're trying to work at least to say, hey, we have to find her remains so we can up those charges, which is crazy. But they do have evidence, but it's up to the judge. So that's crazy. I'm not sure if they found her, but I am looking for her mother, because her mother did a live. And her mother did a live. And I'm looking for it, y'all. And it was so sad. And then her friend posted something too. God, I gotta find it. Her mom did a live, and she did a video, and her mom was just like, it's been longer than expected for my baby. My baby has been gone too long. She say her mom knows something isn't right. Okay, here we go with her mom. I know y'all see her mom explaining it. Let me see. And her sister even said how he would be, he would just show up. Okay, so her family did another thing. Her family did another video. We're going to watch that. And how so basically the sister said that she had an appointment, and he would go as a fake person for the appointment and just show up. And she knew it was him. And he'll just book it just to go, because she did hair at her house. So he would just purposely show up to her house, and she would never answer. He would just show up out of nowhere. Okay, here we go, y'all.
I just really had no bond. I can still he got the money. I just didn't want him a bond at all. I just want him not to get out at all. I just want to go straight to prison and just never get out ever again.
I know that they asked for $500,000 and the judge lowered it. How do you feel about that?
I didn't like that. She should have did $500,000.
She lowered it? Lowered it for what? You have the evidence.
I could set $250,000, but which could have been higher or no bond at all.
You all have had your suspicions about him. Does this confirm what you were suspecting?
Yes, I knew it from day one.
Can you tell us about that? Is there a moment that you kind of knew?
When I got to her house, it was 8:40. She left at 8:30. I went in the house for a minute, came back out. I texted her I had a dream of her car being stolen. And she replied back, "Oh man," which is weird to me. So I FaceTimed her. She didn't answer. So I said to her, just be mindful about your surroundings and, pay attention where you're going. And she didn't call back. That's not like her. And she never called back. And she never texts back. Never.
Do you think that man that wasn't like her, do you think that was her answering?
No, that was him. I believe he had her when she walked out that front door.
Does he have any violence or history of violence or anything?
I never knew he was violent, but now that I find out things, I know he was stalking. And some things happened.
Okay, rule number one, ladies. Rule number one. I want y'all to pay attention. Hey, Terry, thank you. Rule number one, ladies. Rule number one. Okay? Just because he got assault, the nice guy is not always a nice guy. A man will tell you this. I don't care how much, if he seems like he's so overly obsessive, like if you start talking to him, calling your phone obsessively, texting you, anything of that nature, run. Run. She probably didn't see these signs till it got later into the relationship. She probably didn't even get hurt until it got later into the relationship and he showed his true colors. The mama just sat here and said, hey, I never seen that. So he's been hiding that. Ladies, vet these men out here and be careful. I don't care how long you got to vet them. Don't even let them know where you stay. Meet them in public for as long as you can. Okay? As long, I don't care if it's 3, 4, 5, 6 years, as long as you can. You hear me? I don't care how long. As long as you can. Because this is sad. You know, every 5 minutes, a black woman is being unalived. And I shared this with one of the women in the Congress. I'm not gonna say who it is. One of these politic women. I'm not gonna say who it is because she was begging black women to have black babies. Every 5 minutes, women are going missing and unalived by someone they know or a partner. Let's continue.
But I found out later from friends first that, yeah.
So you think he was kind of controlling, possessive?
That I know he was, because he would go through her phone and she was doing hair at home. And he had a problem with men coming in and get their dreads and stuff done. And so she had got a booth somewhere on 8 Mile, so that she wouldn't have any problems with him. When they broke up, then she just went back and started from her house.
When did they break up?
I want to say September.
And how long were they dating?
A year.
Can you describe their relationship? Have you been around them when they were?
Yeah, he was around my whole family. When I say I thought he was the one who was going to marry her, he was good to our kids. He played ball with them. He took me to their haircuts.
And I always say this too, and I always hear women say, oh, he's great with the kids, but oh, he's good. Excuse me, he's good with the kids, but he's not good to me. A narcissist is going to be great with the kids and not be good to you. That's just what they do. So I feel like I think Ashely was trying to leave and didn't know how. It was trying to pardon her ways and didn't know how. And I just hate that this was how she had to pardon her ways. And I don't want people to think, oh, you're victim blaming. I'm not victim shaming her. I just want women to see the signs. Ashely saw the signs, and Ashely was trying to get away. Ashely was doing whatever she can to get away from this man. He just wouldn't go away. He wouldn't go away at all. So I hate that happened to her, and she saw it and she ran, and he still, ladies, if you are in a state where you can carry and conceal, protect yourself, get your license. Protect yourself and get your license. Because men, I say the same too, because I've seen some things, because these folks out here are not, they don't have, their emotions are very uncontrolled. Their emotions are not in control. Please be careful.
Ash's father was murdered also April 8th of last year. He was there for that. He went to, I worked for Stellantis, and we had a Christmas extravaganza last Christmas. He was there. Formal. The formal. He was there. He was always at my house. I cooked. He was part of the family. So I'm just really shook that he would do something like this.
Did it give you any hope to hear the prosecutor say that they are still hoping that she's alive?
No.
Yeah, I think you know, we heard from the chief and the police, and based upon the evidence, you know, there's reason to believe that she is not. We know the prosecutor is legalese, right? Until a body is found in a courtroom, you know, they're still making those assumptions. But you know, last night, the family was very clear that you know, based on the evidence that and what was shared with us by the police, that you know, she's deceased at this time.
And I know, have you informed the kids at all of that update?
No.
They were just talking about how they're asking for them.
So yesterday I went and got them. I talked to 10-year-old. He just screamed and hollered and asked why was somebody do something like that to his mother because she's so kind.
You know, I told y'all before about my friend who passed by her second baby father, that she had twins with. And I don't think, and I understand why some parents don't tell the children. My friend family, I believe, did not tell him because he was 5. He didn't understand, but I'm not sure if they told him yet. But he's 10, so I know he'll get an understanding. I know this hurt. And that's one of the worst things a child can hear about their mother, because a child has more of a bond with their mother than the father, regardless of how you could take it. They have a more bond because of that time in the womb. So that breaks my heart to hear that little boy scream, because that's the worst thing. When I told my son about his grandmother, he screamed. He ran off into school and had to go chase him. So I understand, you know, they have a more bond. And I just pray for that baby, because that's the worst thing at 10 to hear your mom. It's one thing to hear your mom leave you, but it's another to hear that somebody did something to your mother and you'll never see her again.
And how she takes care of them. Who's going to take care of them now? And he's supposed to be a chef, and he's supposed to buy her house, and so he's supposed to cook for her. And they had plans, and now it's like he said he's not going to do anything now. He don't want to do anything anymore. And he's asked.
My best advice for the mom, after everything, to get him counseling. I had to do it with my son, because my son would not celebrate his birthday. My grandmother passed on the 11th, my son's birthday on the 16th. He did not celebrate his birthday. He'll be 15. It's his first time in 4 years to celebrate his birthday. He did not. So I feel like she's going to have to talk to him and get him some counseling, because he's going to hit a depression. He's 10. So he's saying he don't want to do anything. She's going to have to, once she heals and do what she has to do for her, she also has to take the healing for him and get him someone to talk to. Because trust me, he's not going to want to go anywhere. He's not going to want to have a birthday. He's not going to celebrate. He's not going to want to do anything. He's not going to care about he's going to have a hard time. So I'm going to pray for him, and I pray that she does get him, her, and the sister some counseling, because grieving is not going to be an easy road.
Ask me questions like, is he going to his dad's, or is he going to stay there now? And I don't know. I can't break down. I've been strong this whole time, looking every day from day one. And it's like I can't really lose it, because now I got to take care of my grandsons. And so I decided to always just keep being strong. But I get tired and overwhelmed. And I just want to thank everybody who helped me. I'm glad I went on live on Facebook. I'm glad that people share. I'm glad for social media who sent me information about all sorts of things, his family and people you knew and addresses. I think the media, for when you all came out, that y'all were on the ball. Y'all were calling me up all the time from day one, trying to get it on there. And, you know, we don't speak on why y'all didn't get it. I'm not going to go there. But once it got on, even they would call me and would tell me updates so that I wouldn't see it on social media. Trying to just protect me and protect my family. So I really appreciate that.
Do you have any feelings to just how full that courtroom was? Some people and reporters didn't get in, it was so full with support.
Yeah. I was on social media. I felt like I was alone and I didn't have anybody. And everybody showed me I did. That there are still villages out here. And yeah, I'm going to be okay with time. The boys will be okay with time, but it's just heartbreaking. She didn't deserve this. She was really a sweet. Even when she was born, she was a child who never cried. And growing up, she didn't do too much. She was real quiet, happy. She was the person that everybody went to, her friends, for advice. And yeah, this is just hard.
She was missing. She's still missing. You still don't know what would help you right now. What would help you in any?
I believe the mom got mother intuition, and I believe the mama know like her baby ain't coming home, and that's the worst intuition to have. I believe that she know that. I think because I gotta find that video, y'all. Her mom was on live, and it was so sad. I'm gonna find it after this. Her mom went on live and was just like, "My baby been gone longer than anything," and I know she say, "I hate to say it." Like you could tell she hated to say that her daughter was gone because of this man.
Anyway, right now,
Just prayers. Just everybody pray that we find her. Just pray. I've looked, so I'm sure that they probably know where she is. They probably still looking for her. That's what I feel. They just gotta find her.
even if you know in your heart that she's possibly deceased.
I know she is. I knew it because they took too long. So
You still want to just have your baby home.
Yeah. So at least we can lay it to rest.
Are you a handmade shop owner?
I just really had no bond. I think it's Billy got the bond. I just didn't want to have a bond at all. I just want him not to get out at all. I just want to go straight to prison and just never get out ever again.
I know that they asked for $500,000 and the judge lowered it. How do you feel about that?
I didn't like that. She should have did 500,000, but I can set 250,000. But which could have been higher or no bond at all.
You all have had your suspicions about him. Does this confirm what you were suspecting?
Yes. Yes. I knew it from day one.
Can you tell us about that? Is there a moment that you kind of knew?
When I got to her house, it was 8:40. She left at 8:30. I went in the house for a minute, came back out. I texted her I had a dream of her car being stolen. And she replied back, "Oh man," which is weird to me. So I FaceTimed her. She didn't answer. So I said to her, just be mindful about your surroundings and, pay attention where you're going. And she didn't call back. That's not like her. And she never called back. And she never texts back. Never.
Do you think that man that wasn't like her, do you think that was her answering?
No, that was him. I believe he had her when she walked out that front door.
Does he have any violence or history of violence or anything?
I never knew he was violent, but now that I find out things, I know he was stalked.
Okay, y'all, I think
And
this playing
things happened,
over.
but I found out later.
Okay, so let me go. Let me stop sharing. Let me go to Facebook because there is a video of her mom. And her mom had stated this in a live, and her mom just broke down on live. She just broke down. Like, it was so sad to see her mother having a breakdown on Facebook Live about saying that they're taking too long to find her. They would have found her already. I don't believe that my child is alive. I don't want to create a post. And I'm upset that they gave him that little bit of that little short bond as well. Okay, y'all, we're gonna watch this arrangement of DeAndre, and I'm gonna find it as soon as I can.
That you did deliberately with the intent to kill and with premeditation kill and murder one Ashely Lashay Elkins, contrary to MCL 750.316. That is a felony with a possible penalty of life without parole. Count 2, tampering with evidence, criminal case punishable by up to more than 10 years. Did knowingly and intentionally remove, alter, conceal, destroy, or otherwise tamper with evidence to be offered in a criminal case where the crime was punishable by a maximum term of imprisonment.
CCTV confirmed that the victim arrived at his apartment on January 2nd, early morning hours. Over the next course of the 15 hours, the defendant seen come and go from his apartment, and the victim is no longer seen. We conduct a search warrant on the residence and ultimately find what we believe to be a large crime scene with a substantial amount of blood in the bathroom.
It's a very tough day, right? Very emotional to hear the charges that were levied. But the family is appreciative to everyone that's worked on this case, particularly to Roseville Police Department and the prosecutors. It's been, a little over 4 weeks now waiting for murder charges to come. And so, though this does not bring complete closure, but we know that this is the journey to justice. So this is where it starts. And that's what the family wants. We want justice in this case.
Okay, now I'm going to be so honest. I believe that his counts will go up. I'm trying to find her mom's Facebook. And he look like he don't care. Like, oh well, child, you better care. I'm trying to, let me see if I can find it because okay, here it is. Her mom's been live a lot. You can see the garbage cans.
you know exactly what you said as possible?
It's her daddy. Just buried him April. April 8th, he was murdered. I can't cry no more. I don't know how to feel. I sat here, was like, should I go on Facebook? Should I show my face? I just don't understand why. Like, when I say I loved him and cared about him. And I said I won't cry. I did not want her to be the person, like 10 years from now, I'll be like, you remember that girl Ashely Elkins who went missing? And they never found her body? I kept saying I didn't want that for her. I want her to be remembered like, I didn't want her to be remembered like that, like 10 years from now, when something happened again. Oh, remember that girl Ashely Elkins was never found? They was digging in the garbage can for her and all, like Zion, where it was. They didn't find her body. I never wanted that. And now I gotta accept this was gonna be. I didn't do my hair because it's the last thing she did for my daughter's 18th birthday party. So I wouldn't get my hair done. I wouldn't take the braids out. I ain't really sleeping. Everybody keep faith and like keep faith and we're gonna find her. And I don't believe this and I don't believe that, but it is. Like he threw her away like trash. Like she was nobody. He threw her away like trash, like she was nobody. Oh my God. I'll never be the same no more. I lost so many people. Deaths after deaths after deaths, people who loved me. And now she gone. Like, what y'all don't know is that December 10th, 2023, I was hit.
It's about to make me tear. Trigger warning, if you get a little sad, you watch the playback, just fast forward, y'all.
Downtown. I was at a red light. It turned green. I went through. And a car hit me at 70 miles per hour. And when I called him, he came. He was at the hospital with me. He was there for a lot of stuff, and I just don't understand that he didn't care at all. He called me Mama Love, and you didn't care at all about her kids. You didn't care about her grandma that you met the day of Selena's party when she first met you. And when her birthday came, you bought her a chain with a diamond on it, all that stuff. Like, you was part of the family. I was like, oh, he has class. And these are my aunts. And when her dad died, he was there taking care of everybody. How am I supposed to have closure? I can't bury her. How am I have closure? I can't bury her. Like, how I have closure if I had her body? Like, what closure I'm gonna get for this? I'm gonna always wonder where she is. I'm always be searching. And the whole time, like, okay, do they really know she's there? Like, should we go somewhere else? And I'm like, we gotta have patience. I'm not a patient person. That's why I was out looking. I'm not a patient person. Never. Road rage. Like, I'm not a patient person. Like, I'm not patient. And so I was patient because they, like, she's there. We know she's there. And then I was so excited when my daughter in 2025. I talked to her. She cooked greens and black eyed peas and all that and sent it to me. But I didn't see her. I didn't touch her. I was too late. I was just there. Like, I had a dream days before that. And every day I was going to tell her something happened. I was trying to, I ain't going to tell her now. I ain't going to tell her. But that one day, I got to her because I could find a goddamn jail. They always take a motherfucking jail and shit like that. So I went to her house. And I got there and she was like, Ashely gone. So I went in, talking to some jail around my shit. And then I was about to pull off. And I said, no, I'm going to pull back in. I texted her at 9:06. So she left at 8:30. I got her at 8:40, went in the house. Texted her at 9:06. So it was a whole half an hour. Yeah. All right, y'all. I thank all y'all being there with me, sending prayers and posting her stuff. And like, I don't know y'all, but I love y'all. But I'm not okay. I'm just gonna be real. I'm not okay. I don't know when I'm gonna be okay. I don't know. But I feel like I had to go in here and just kind of tell y'all where I'm at. Because I just been sitting here laying for days, not doing nothing. And I just feel like I owe y'all to just come on here and tell y'all how I'm feeling. And yeah, it's horrible. I can't even explain it, how I feel. Like, I kind of feel like I died a little bit, you know? I feel like I died a little bit. Like a part of me died. That's how I feel. Like, I died a little bit. So no, I'm not okay. They're like, oh, you strong. I never seen nobody like you. But that's how we are, black women. Black women are strong. We're strong people. You know what I'm saying? I'm broken. Yeah, I am. I'm broke. I'm broken. When I say I'm broke, I'm broken. I don't know how to explain. I don't know how to explain it. I'm like trying to wake up.
We're gonna take a trip to her mother's Facebook. Her mother was, I think, her sister. Someone in her family is doing a GoFundMe for her children. And also, she just posted this from yesterday while she's looking for her daughter. So shout out to her for being an advocate. That there's a 16-year-old girl missing in Detroit as well. Shout out to True Crimes over there. I'm trying to find her mom's live. But I can't find it. This picture of Ashely. She shared Jasmine Crockett as well. Ashely with her grandma. Okay, we're gonna stop there. Let me see if I can find her when she went live. And shout out to Ashely mom and her sister. I think this is it right here. This the one.
Yeah, it's been 3 days. 3 days. And I just need help finding her. I just feel like I'm not having enough help. They just taking too long. It's been 3 days. They should have been on this a long time ago.
Found something.
I need help, y'all. I need help. Many people come and help us search and all the phone calls and all the leads. And I think y'all, it just ain't fast enough. It's been 3 days. It's been too long. It's been too long, y'all. I just feel like they're not doing enough. Y'all just keep posting, keep sharing. Just keep posting, keep sharing. All right. Thank y'all.
Our mama has been live every day looking for her daughter. Every day trying to get some closure. And it's just so sad. It's so sad. I don't know what's going on. I don't. Hold on before I say this. We have the teenage boys in Canada missing. A group of black young boys missing. You know that people are targeting black men and they're targeting black women. And children. I don't understand why. We all we got. That girl should be at home with her children, regardless. And for the simple fact that he just, and I'm like her mom, and I agree with her, for the simple fact that you just didn't want to let go and throw her like she was just trash because you didn't want nobody else to have her, you don't care, shows a lot about your character. The fact that the judge has gave him a lower bond to get out for what? For who? Who is he taking care of? If I get some more information, I'll be back on this live. I want to shout out to her mother. What I've noticed with a lot of moms that lost their daughters, they become advocates. My friend mom, when she passed, she is an advocate for domestic violence, her and her sister in Plant City, Florida. Shout out to the Lamars. And they try to educate young women on domestic violence and awareness. They have a domestic walk every October in Hillsborough County. If you're in Hillsborough County, you want to take a chance. I believe she'll be posting more frequently about it and having more things. I will reach out to her. I do want to have some time to speak out to her and her mom because I know, it's triggering her mom and her sister to hear these situations. And I want to do something to where we talk about it and give the mothers advice on this channel. So I'm going to see if I can reach out to them and figure out a day or a time that we can do it, and to share their experience and to help moms cope. And it's going to be a long ride and how they felt. Still to this day, my friend's mom, she hates that man guts. He took her daughter. She hates him till to this day. And my friend's been going for 12 years. So I know Ashley's mom will never forgive this man. She's never, I don't care. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna hear about it. I'm gonna tell you what I see for Ashley. Ashley's mom's finna be an advocate. She's finna be a strong advocate out here helping other mothers and doing those things. She's gonna hate that man for the rest of her life. She's gonna forgive him, but she's never gonna have a sense of hatred for taking away her daughter. That's just what's gonna happen. She's not gonna have a one good thing to say about him for the rest of her life. He took away something that she cannot get back. The same with Nazia's mom. A lot of people talk junk about Nazia's mama. We're gonna be honest, she went out there looking. And she will never have a sense of love for them folks anymore because they took her child away. She's never going to have it. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what Roxy say. That woman ain't going to never have that love for them no more. Niece or not, she don't give a damn. She don't care. She's never going to have that. The same thing with Zion's mom. Even though that was her nephew, she's never going to have that love. That she might love because that's her nephew, but she's never going to have that, what she had before. Never. Because he took away something that belonged to her. And people don't think about it. I feel like the boys, they're going to be okay. And I want to say this. I don't know if she'll be watching. I don't know. And my message is to the boys. I know that pain so well. But you have to be the best you can be for your mother. You make your mama so proud. You do whatever you can to make your grandma and your aunties proud. Because your grandma and your auntie going to be protected because you are the last piece of their mother. You are all they have. All they have of Ashely. I don't care. You graduate from college. You graduate from school. Whatever your dream is in your life, you do it. You keep God first. You do it for her Whatever you do, you have it as a memory for her. You be the best person you can be on this planet. Whatever your dreams is, you fight token. It's not going to be easy to achieve. It's not going to be easy to make. But you do it now. You start now. I want you to be the best person you can be. I want you to achieve them goals. I want you to graduate. Don't give your grandma and your auntie no trouble. You be there for them. You love on them. You help your grandma and your auntie keep your mama memory alive. I don't care. I want y'all to keep this woman, and I'm going to do it too. Keep their memory alive so bad that when these folks sitting behind walls, they can't take it. I don't care if you want to be an NBA player, baby, you go and be that. You be that. You don't let nobody, I don't care what it is. This is a message to her sons. I want them to be the best version and make Ashely so proud. Because one thing about it, she going to be right there. She's not, she might not be there physically, but trust me, she is always there. Loser, I don't care what people say about you. Oh, this and that. People going to say things. You keep going. Because losing a mom is the worst thing that happened in your life. After you lose a mom, there's nothing. I'm going to be honest. You just get this thickness. And to have them have this thickness at a young age, I just don't wish that on them. Because it comes to a point where you just like, but I want you guys, you boys, to be the best you can be in your life. Be the best. I don't care if you become a real estate agent, a broker, a judge, an advocate, a lawyer, whatever, a basketball player, whatever it is you want to be. You want to be a business owner, multimillionaire, you do that. And then when you get older, you advocate for your mom and to women, the same thing that happened. You keep going. You keep the fight for your mama. And you be the best you can be for your mama. You make her proud. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Any information I get, we're going to do that. And to her mom, keep fighting. It's going to be a long fight. To her sister, keep fighting. It's going to be a long fight. I'm going to reach out to my friend's mom and see how can I have this discussion and see what we can do, what we can come up with, especially her sister, if she wants to talk about it, and how they advocated for my friend who lost her life as well. To domestic violence. You know, I hope you guys like, comment, and share. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to try to see what any information I can find for advocate if you women are going through the same thing, if it film your life, and post numbers and things of that nature for you guys as well. I'll report these stories a lot. And this is why I'm so strong on young women to being who they want to be and are, because there are women who are losing their life, and then there are women who are, and it is a whole other topic, we're going to talk about it, who are having multiple children. It's our topic, but y'all know what I'm talking about. And teaching these women to do the same thing. I want these young girls to grow up and to have something of their own. And I want them to be protected. I want young girls who are going to grow up, young black girls. We can't keep reporting this every time a black woman or a black child go missing. And now we're having black boys go missing in Canada. Before I go, I want to give y'all an estimate of how many black young boys are missing in Canada right now. Teenage boys. And it's not getting the coverage either. It is surge in missing black youth in Toronto. Okay, Toronto, Canada. It is not getting the coverage it needs to get. And I will be talking about that as well. And I'm going to keep talking about Isaiah and Ashely and Janiyah. I'm going to keep talking about. I'm going to put in just a whole thing together for it this week. You have Michael, 15. Kimani, 16. Aiden, 15. Trayshawn, 15. Malachi, 15. Alpici Pacino, 25. Okay, they have been missing. This has been a surge since 2024, sorry. Now, the cases was deemed found and safe, okay, for Nathaniel, Anthony, Kamani, Trayshawn, Adani, Javante, and DeAndre. Malachi, Midnight, Michael, and Aiden. The list of the missing also includes Samuel, 17, who went missing December 27, 2024. Then you have Valentino, who was 13, who was last seen December 29, 2024. And then now a date for the disappearance was not posted for the 13-year-old Kimani. Not all of them were found safe. And it has been skyrocketing. And then you have here in the United States where there is a surge of Black women and Black teens. And we're going to go with the status quo before I leave. This is crazy. This is crazy. I'm going to look it up in the United States, how many Black women, because like I said, Black women are dying every 5 minutes of the day. Every day. Every day. The NAACP has put out 64,000 Black women that are missing. 64,000 in the number is growing. It's growing. 12.85% of the population that Black Americans accounted for nearly 226,000 or 34% of all missing persons reported in 2012, according to the FBI National Crime. And some of these don't even get breaking TV news because some of these parents, now they're getting more TV news and more into the media because people are reporting it and people are telling it to the news. Hey, how you doing? This is a record number of Black people being missing, and it keeps growing. Mostly Black women and girls. And for November 2024, okay, Department of Justice programs have talked about the crisis of Black women. As of 2022, 271,943 girls and women reported missing. 97,924, or over 30%, were Black. %. And we're just now getting coverage. I want to, before we go, let me go on YouTube where BET covered missing Black women and girls. Let me go on there. We're going to talk about it a little bit. Shout out to BET. They're for the culture. The Office of Justice Programs have talked about this 2 weeks ago. Black women make up 30% of all missing cases, 32%. And that's not all that has for 33% that have gone cold and 40% of missing cases. Cold cases. So let's go to BET before we leave. I think I'm going to extend this a little longer because this is so important. So important. Let me go back. And I'll come back tomorrow and we'll talk about the 16-year-old that just went missing 2 days ago in Detroit, Michigan as well. Where is it? BT had it. Here it is. Missing while black. Let me share this. And you can ask if you guys in my generation or someone who is older than us could tell you, around the 70s and 80s, when a black child went missing, they just went missing. There was not coverage like it is now. When a black child went missing, it was just they were missing. My mother used to tell me the stories. I would hear so many stories. When they went missing, they just went missing. And it wasn't covered like it is now. Did we not discuss, and I'm going to stop sharing and then I'm going to end the live. Did we not discuss of how pedophiles are using the social media thing now to lure these children in of being trafficking and pimped? All right, you guys, so I'm going to come back tomorrow. Now, we're going to extend this tomorrow. We're going to talk about the 16. I'm going to get some more information on the 16-year-old girl that is missing from Detroit, Michigan, who went missing 2 days ago. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. I don't know if it's anyone else in. I'm going to look up some places, other places where little girls are missing as well. I want to thank you guys for watching again. I am going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great Sunday. Be careful, be mindful, be nice to everyone. You never know what no one is going through. Everybody might be going through worse than us. Okay, let's remember that. Thank you guys and have a great Sunday.